はい、皆さんこんにちは、ラーナです。で、今日ですね、前回の企画と、続きになりまして、今回は新宿の今のっていうホステルさんで撮影許可をいただいて、ここに泊まってるお客さんにいろんな話を聞きたいと思います。はい、でこちらですね、泊まってる人たちの写真とかあったりとか、あと働いてる子たちのプロフィールも飾ってあります。あとね、私が結構好きなやつなんですが、ハッピーアワーもやってるので、いつも通りこれからちょっと、一杯ぐらいは飲みたいと思います。Okay, so hello, my name is Lana. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Lana.
Okay, so first of all, can you please introduce yourself, like your name and where you're from?
Okay, I am from Mexico City. My name is Lucia Alvarado.
Lucia. Okay.
I am Victoria and I am from Mexico.
Victoria. Okay, I see. So the first question is, why did you choose Japan as a travel destination? What does it mean?
Well, I would say that to know about the culture, because it's really different than the American culture. So it's the first time that we are in an Asian country. So that's, I think, the main purpose, to know about the culture and to know, people, the places in Japan, the main
Hello,
places
does
in
want to
Japan.
join?
My name is Daniel.
You're also from Mexico.
Yeah.
And like your family or friends or
Family.
Oh, family.
Yeah.
Like brother and sisters.
Cousin.
Like,
Sister.
okay, now I see. So yeah, now I'm asking, why did you choose Japan to came here? Yeah. Okay, and I also want to ask you, so before came to Japan, I guess you had some kinds of image about this country. So when you came here, is it the same as you imagine it, or a little bit different?
For me, it's different.
Different? Like
I thought that it would be like, like crazy, like it's many people, but I think it's very well organized.
Yeah.
So I really like it.
Okay. What about
For
you?
me, it's better. I didn't want come here, but
You didn't want to go, okay.
Is it true? Is it true? Okay. I didn't want, and I'm surprised. Japan is very beautiful. The culture, the place we visit, it's very nice for me.
What do you think?
Yeah, for me, it's also better.
It's better than you imagined.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, a lot of things. The streets, all the advertising.
Yeah, like neon lights.
Yeah.
Okay, and you say that you already visit several places in Japan. So it's only in Tokyo, or you already
No.
visit all over Japan?
We were in Osaka and in Kyoto, and the third is here.
And now here. Yeah. Okay, and also I want to ask you, do you have something that really impressed you here or surprised? Not in Tokyo, like in Japan in general.
Okay.
For me, I think it's transportation, because you have a lot of train lines, buses, a lot of things, and you have very ordered.
Like very easy to understand, right? Oh, okay. What about in Mexico City? Is it?
No.
No.
I think
It's crazy.
Like it's crazy. It's hard to understand, or it's just a very small amount of trains, or
Hard to understand.
hard to understand.
Yeah.
And you also use most of all trains or cars or what?
Car.
Oh, the car. Okay, now I can understand why maybe it's not very easy to understand, because here in Japan, if you go in somewhere like in the countryside, everybody have a car, but here in Tokyo, not so many people using cars, so the train system is the most popular system to get somewhere. Yeah, and what do you think about the Japanese food? Did you like it, or?
More or less.
Oh my god, why?
I like it. I really like it, but I think she doesn't like it because you used to eat a lot of seafood, and she doesn't like it.
I don't like.
Oh, you don't like seafood?
No.
Oh, okay. But
That's why I don't like it.
okay, but did you try the Japanese barbecue style meat?
And the pork.
Totan-
Oh, katsudon. Yeah, tonkatsu. Yeah.
I liked it.
Oh, okay. Okay, very nice. Yeah. Okay, you just don't like seafood a lot.
Yeah.
Okay, but
Just
don't worry. Don't worry. In Japan, we still have a lot of different things to try, so you definitely will enjoy. Thank you so much for your time. It was very
Thank you.
interesting. Okay, so hello. My name is Lana. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Okay, so first of all, can you please introduce yourself? Like where you're from? Yeah.
My name is Yair, and I'm from Israel.
From Israel?
Yeah.
Oh, never been there. Yeah, the first question is why did you choose Japan as your travel destination?
I mean, Japan has always made me very curious. Like, I got into anime culture and stuff like that. Like, anime made me interested in Japanese culture, like the Edo period, like and the samurai really drew me in here. So I dreamed for like 2 years coming here. And
Because of COVID, you...
because of COVID, and I was drafted into the military in Israel. So I mean, that's my post-military trip. So yeah, I'm here until I think April. I'm doing a track here.
Till April?
Yeah.
Wow, first long time.
Yeah, that's a long time. I mean, I want to experience living here in general. Like, I'm taking my time here in Tokyo and chilling.
So you watch anime when you was a child, or like?
Oh, as a child, I watched Dragon Ball Z, and I got back into anime like I think in 16 years old. I watched Naruto, I watched One Piece, I watched all the big stuff. Yeah, One Piece everyone's watching.
But I mean, it's too long.
Yeah, it's too long. It's way too long, but it's fun. It's fun. Like it's a fun show.
And is it your first time to be here in Japan, right?
Yeah, it's my first time.
Okay.
It's my first time out of Europe in general.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
It's my first time out of Europe. I mean, I can understand why would you want to live here. I'm here only for a week, and I fell in love with Shinjuku. Like Shinjuku itself, not all of Tokyo. Like there's plenty of stuff to do here. Like way too much.
To be lost in the city is the best part in like
in Japan.
travel.
Yeah,
not just in Japan.
I mean travel in general. Yeah, you just can go out from the hostel and go and go around. It's fun. Like it's really fun.
Do you have something like recommended places in Shinjuku here?
I mean, there's a ramen place in Golden Gai. I've been there yesterday. There's a line. You wait in a line in an alleyway for like 20 minutes, and then you go in to a small, very small, like a Golden Gai kind of place.
Oh, okay.
And there's an old Japanese lady serving ramen over there. It's cheap, and it's currently the best ramen I had in Japan.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and I already had like 5. Yeah.
Okay, and I also want to ask you, do you have something that really surprised you here?
It surprised me how you use cash here. Like I thought I got card, and I brought with me like 80,000 yen. I mean, it's not that much. Like most of the places, like the food places, the trains, I mean the washing machines, the arcades, they use coins. Yeah, it's mostly coins, so it's kind of surprising. I mean, you can use Suica. Suica is pretty great. Like most of the places I've been to accept Suica, like a credit card.
Did you get the Suica and something else also that surprised you here?
Something else. The trains here are so clean, and they're so organized, like the Japanese people. Like there's lines of people going inside the train before the train even comes, and it's so organized. Like in my country, as soon as the train arrives, it's like everyone's fast. Like get in. Like here it's so organized, and it's making me I feel very calm here. I heard like Japanese people, when they go to the New York City subway, they get so culture shocked. Like they can get a headache from all the junk around.
So thank you so much.
Yeah, you're welcome.
It was very nice to talk with you. Okay, so hello, my name is Lana. Nice to meet you. Yeah, so first of all, can you please introduce yourself? Like, what's your name and where are you from?
My name's Joe. I'm from Australia.
Yeah, Jonathan from Australia. Asha, Australia.
Zach, Australia.
Tom, Australia.
Okay, like everybody from Australia.
Yes,
Okay,
probably
so
could have said that collectively.
okay, so you're friends or like I see.
Us 4 friends. I don't really like him.
We came here in a group of 8 of us, and
for what?
8 of us. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So first of all, I want to ask you, why did you choose Japan as your destination?
We really enjoy skiing and food. So we just went to Osaka for a couple of days, and then we went to Hakuba for about 9 days skiing, and then we've come to Tokyo for 4 or 5 days at the end.
It's not your first time in Japan, right?
It's
I
my
guess.
second time.
Second time, and what about you?
First time.
First, second. So, oh my god.
Big dog.
Okay, so I know that in Australia you don't have like snow.
We do have snow in Australia. It's just not as good.
Oh.
There's only 2 main areas where you get snow in Australia.
It's 5 ski resorts in Australia.
Here we go.
So like every
Areas. 2 areas.
So every time when you want to ski, you just come to Japan because it's the closest one.
Maybe if I had more money, but no, I ski in Australia a little bit, but I've skied in Europe as well. But I would say Japan's probably the best snow I've had, and we got really lucky. We got some good powder on Monday this week, which was really awesome. So
Yeah, and I also want to ask you, you said that you enjoy the food, like in Japan. So what do you think about Japanese food in general, and do you have like a favorite dish here?
Well, Australia does have a pretty big Asian culture food, so we have tasted it all and we do like it at home. But coming here, it's just like 10 times better. Yeah, today we lined up for probably 60 minutes.
yeah,
60 minutes. We would never do that back home. We would never line up for food back home, but we stayed in a line just because it was so good.
we had some steak. It was like a lightly crumbed steak cooked, and you cook it on a stone in front of you. Not sure what the name of the restaurant was, 'cause it was but we've had some really, really amazing seafood. Went to the fish markets yesterday.
Oh, like Tsukiji fish market?
Yes, yes,
Oh,
yes.
yeah. So it's the morning.
In the morning, yeah.
And I guess there was a lot of people there,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, there was a lot of people there. It wasn't too bad.
Did you try sushi over there?
Yes, yeah, we had some tuna, salmon. We had a little bit of squid, oysters. The oysters were really amazing.
Eel
Scallops.
surprised us. Eel. Hadn't had eel much before coming here, which is pretty good. Ramen.
Ramen.
Ramen do be very good.
Katsu curry. A lot of
Katsu curry.
katsu curry. Yeah.
And I also want to ask you, do you have something that really surprised you here in a good way?
The toilets.
That was
They've got buttons and functionalities, and you can like manipulate your toilet experience. At home, we do not get that.
Heat the seat up.
Heat the seat up, get a bit of spout going on, like
Bit of spray.
That was a surprise. That was a surprise.
Extra cleaning mechanisms.
The music as well. I don't know if you
Oh yeah, music
you
on the
can
toilet.
play like
What is that?
privacy music.
Yeah. So,
Yeah, master sounds. Yeah. Politeness of people, I reckon.
yeah.
Says hello when you walk into a restaurant.
Always, like, nodding.
Always acknowledge you. Yeah, pretty cool.
Surprised you the first time?
Just how good the food is. I love the food. It's incredible.
And I also heard it's much more cheaper than
Yes,
Australia.
it is. Yes, very much so.
Which is very, and the beers are cheaper, which is very important.
What do you think about the taste of Japanese beer?
Oh, amazing.
Amazing.
like
They have
creamy,
an
though.
extra function on the taps here where they can get more foam in the beer. It's delicious.
It's like creamy. It's like a cappuccino. It's like a coffee.
Like, okay.
Really foamy. Foamy, really yum. It's really good beer.
I would honestly
Really
say
good.
best beer I've had.
And did you try the Japanese sake?
Yeah.
Like, oh yeah.
He bought, yeah, he's part owner in them at the moment. We have that much of them.
How it was like?
Delicious. Yeah, no, I like the sake hot cold. Give it to me.
Usually like
No, I'm a big fan of the sake. Went to a sake bar in Osaka. It was really nice and tried probably 10 different sakes that night. So I was feeling a bit average the next day, but it was a good night.
Okay, so thank you so much for your
okay.
time. It's very
No
nice
problem.
to talk with you. Yeah.
はい、皆さん、じゃあ今日の動画はこんな感じで終わりたいと思います。いかがだったでしょうか。でね、もうすごい人がめちゃくちゃね多くて、私的にはとっても楽しいお時間でした。じゃあこの動画はいいと思ったらぜひ高評価ボタンとチャンネル登録の方お願いします。じゃあねー。